Good morning, children. Welcome to our social science class today. And today we will be revising in civics subject, chapter 4, media and democracy. Okay, children. And in this chapter, we will be revising in detail about media. Media means a collective name for all means of mass communication. Okay, children. And also we will learn about the types of media. Media is classified into two categories. First is print media and second is electronic media. Print media is books, magazines, newspapers mainly, and electronic medias, television, radio, and mobile phones, etc. Then we will come to the next topic, that is relationship between government and information. Okay, children. So in this topic, we will revise about the relationship between the government and information, that is media. Okay. And the third topic which we will learn, that is about Right to Information Act 2005. And next topic is popular struggle. Due to these popular struggles, what happened? We had the Right to Information Act. Next is advertising. Advertising also in two categories, commercial advertising and social advertising. And then we have basic rules and code of conduct for advertising. So here we will learn what is advertising, how many types of advertising are there, like commercial and social. Then we will learn about the basic rules and code of conduct for advertising. And finally, the last topic is negative effects of advertising. Okay, children. So this is all we are going to learn in this chapter. So first of all, in short, I will tell you all that media is a collective name for all means of mass communication like newspapers, books, journals, radio, television, cinema, and internet, etc. Okay, children. So now in detail, what is media? In detail, media is the word media is the plural form of medium. The word media is a plural form of medium and is used to denote the various means of mass communication. We have many means to communicate with other persons, isn't it? Such as newspapers, periodicals, telephones, mobile phones, and the cable network. Okay, children? Newspapers and television programs reach millions of people. Every day we read the newspaper, we get the newspaper. Every day almost everybody is watching TV to get the news from our own country and from all over the world. So newspapers and television programs reach millions of people. So we can classify media into two broad categories. First is print media and second is electronic media. Okay, children. Now, after media, we will also learn about two most important things related to media. That is, what is the role of media? Why are we going to learn in this chapter about media and the government? So, what is the role of media? Firstly, the role of media is providing information. Okay, children. And you know how media at this time, even now, we are listening to the news continuously on TV, watching also, and reading the newspapers, and we get to know the information right now from all over the world and also of our country, that what is happening in our country and the latest updates. Secondly, what is the role of media? Second is providing forum. What does media do? Media provides forum for discussion and debate, and it creates public opinion. So second role is that media provides forum for discussion and debate, and media creates public opinion. So these are the two most important role of media. Okay, children. So now I'll be sharing the screen with you all, and all of you all should be ready to follow up the chapter. Okay, children. So here we are today with this chapter, Civics chapter 4, Media and Democracy. Now, firstly, we will start with the new words to remember. So we are going to study all the new words which we have to remember, and these words will be coming across in the chapter while we will be reading the chapter. So you must know the meaning of all these new words. First is media. As I told you, media is a collective name for all means of mass communication like newspapers, books, journals, radio, television, cinema, and internet. And we can also add what? Mobile phones, telephones. Second word is public opinion. So media has a role in creating public opinion. So what is the word public opinion? Means the opinion of people on any particular matter. It is usually the reaction of the people to government's policies and programs. Okay, children. Now we have the third word, that is advertising. What is the meaning of advertising? Advertising is the presentation and promotion of goods, services, or ideas. Okay, children, you see the ads on TV every day, in newspapers also, so many ads are there for so many products, for services, for so many goods also. Now we have the fourth word, that is consumer. What is the meaning of consumer? Consumer is a person who buys a product or a service for a price. Means who goes out, I am a consumer, you are a consumer. When we go out and we buy something and we pay money and then we buy something. So that time we are consumer. And the next word is product. Product is a commodity or a service which is produced by the producer for sale in market. So the person who sells the product. Now, here is the meaning of the product. What is product? Product is a commodity or a service which is produced by the producer for a sale in the market. So when we go as a consumer, we buy a product, we pay money, that time we are consumer. And then when we are buying a product, here is the meaning of the word product. What is product? A commodity or a service which is produced by the producer for sale in market. Now the next word is branded product. Products are so many in the market. Food products and clothes are there. Soap is there, oil is there, our daily necessity things we go and buy. So those are products. Now branded products. Branded products, it means branded product is a product stamped or identified with a company or a name. Okay, children. Now we will be learning about the media and democracy. Okay, so democracy is a government. Democracy is a government based on discussion, debate, and consensus. So just now I told you about the meaning of media, word meaning of media, and what is media. Now the name of the chapter is media and democracy. So here we have the word democracy. Democracy, you already know, children, it means for the people, by the people, and of the people. And we have here in our country, we have democracy. So democracy is a government based on discussion, debate, and consensus. Means on agreement among a group of people. And for the success of democracy, how can democracy be successful? It requires effective participation of the people. We are there and we vote and we elect our representatives and the government is formed. So by voting, by using our right of universal adult franchise, what do? We participate in the government. Okay. Now, different agencies like newspapers, radio, television, and political parties educate people about various political, social, and economic issues. They make the people aware of the stand of the government on different issues. So, you know, by the newspapers only we come to know, by the television, that what is the government doing for the welfare of the people, doing for the welfare of the country. So in this way, public opinion is formed regarding a particular matter. Okay, children. So what happens? No government can ignore the public opinion. If it does, the party in power may not win the next election. An alert and intelligent public opinion is the first essential of a democracy. Okay, children. So here we have the topic media now. What does the media role in a democracy? Here we have the media have a major role to play in a democracy. It is through the media that we can communicate with the people and the masses. Okay, children. So as I told you that media has two major roles. First is the role of media is providing information. And second is to provide forum for discussion, debate, and creating public opinion. So here we have that media as a major role to play in a democracy. And it is through the media that we can communicate with the people and the masses. All people parties, as we have, all political parties try to maintain cordial relations with media and personal. Okay, children. All political parties try to maintain cordial relations with media and personal. Why, children? Why does this happen? Because they use the media to keep themselves in touch with large number of people in the country. They mold and express public opinion through them, means through the media. Media on their own provide information to the people not only about political happenings, but also on various other issues of public interest. They provide an important forum for discussion and debate on these issues. Okay, children. And now, then one question arises, that is, what is media? We will read in detail about what is media. So the word media is the plural form of medium and is used to denote the various means of mass communication. We have many means to communicate with other persons, such as newspapers, periodicals, telephone, and the cable network. Newspapers and television programs reach millions of people. So now we can classify media into two broad categories. First is the print media. You can see here this flow chart. First is the print media and second is the electronic media. Okay, children. Now in print media includes newspapers, magazines, books, periodicals, and journals. And secondly, electronic media includes radio, television, internet, telephones, mobile phones. Okay, children. So now we will read in detail about print media. So we take the topic print media here. Print media examples are so many. Just now I read magazines, newspapers, books, etc. So first we take the newspapers. Newspapers are often called the lighthouse of democracy. Newspapers print day-to-day events that took place not only in our country but also the world over. Various articles are also printed in newspapers on social, economic, cultural, and political issues. The prominent news of the day is printed in bold letters and in attractive captions, which we call headlines. So you have come to know what are headlines. The prominent news of the day is printed in bold letters and in attractive captions, which we call headlines. Many a time, news about various events, say, like a train accident, is corroborated with photographs depicting the event. Now, people reading the newspapers are able to form an opinion about government policies on vital issues, important issues. Thus, newspapers formulate and mold public opinion. So when a question arises, how does the newspaper mold public opinion? So here it is the answer, that people reading the newspapers are able to form an opinion about government policies on vital issues, and thus newspapers formulate and mold public opinion. The newspapers highlight the public opinion. There is a column called Letters to the Editor. You might have seen in the newspaper, in the front page or second page, always there is a column written Letters to the Editor, which reflects the reactions of the people to government policies and other happenings in the country. People may even organize rallies and force government to rethink all of its plans. Means suppose the government policies and plans are not working properly, are a failure, so we can point out and we can force the government to rethink all of its plan by the help of the media, by the help of the newspaper. Owing to the fear of criticism by the press, the government cannot act in a way opposed to the national interests. Okay, children. And with the spread of education, the print media is playing an important role in the formation of public opinion. Now, the next topic is freedom of press, which is very important. Freedom of the newspapers is very important. The government should not restrict the freedom of speech and expression in an unreasonable manner. The government had imposed very strict restrictions on the media during the emergency of 1975 to 1977. Attempts were also made in those days to threaten the editors of the newspapers. Okay, children. So here we have come to know at the same time, it is necessary that newspapers publish the news correctly. The editor should not distort the news. They should not fill people's eyes, ears, and brains with something that is insignificant. I repeat, they should not fill people's eyes, ears, and brains with something that is insignificant. That means all the newspapers should publish the correct news. They should not give incorrect news. Editor should not distort the news. The leading newspapers are owned by business houses, which are guided by a desire to protect their own interest. Powerful businessmen may try to help certain individuals or the causes they represent. Therefore, people are advised to read more than one newspaper before forming an opinion about government policies or other important happenings. Okay, children. Now we have the second print media examples. These are books and magazines. Books and magazines also create awareness among the people. They educate them about various social, economic, and political issues. For example, an article on drugs abuse makes the reader aware of the ill effects of drugs on one's health. Okay, children. And the drinks and drugs ruin lives and destroy families. So that's how, by the help of the print media, magazines, India Today, etc., so many books are there, knowledgeable, we come to know that drugs are very bad for health and even drinks are very bad for health and they ruin lives and destroy families. illegal smuggling of drugs has become a threat to national security. So the books written on political and social subjects rouse public consciousness. The French writers like Voltaire and Rousseau contributed a lot to the French Revolution. Okay, children, they contributed a lot to the French Revolution. In India, the writings of Premchand and Rabindranath Tagore were inspired by feelings of social reform and nationalism. Okay, children. So you understood here. So many philosophers were also there. So regarding the books and magazines we are reading about, they rouse public consciousness. For example, the French writers, philosophers, Voltaire and Rousseau, they contributed a lot to the French Revolution. French Revolution, what happened in French Revolution? French Revolution led to the end of monarchy in France. Same way here in our country, the writings of Premchand and Rabindranath Tagore were inspired by feelings of social reform and nationalism. So these very important are the newspapers, books and magazines. Now we have the second type of media, the second category of media, that is electronic media. Okay, children. So as you know, we have classified media into two types. First is print media and second is electronic media. So electronic media, radio, television and internet are called electronic media. They broadcast national and international news. They also serve as a forum for public debates and group discussions. They are a popular media which reach out even to illiterate people. Even in remote villages, people have transistors and radios. Okay, children. So television is a very popular and more effective because people can see pictures on all major events. In India, many important events such as the Republic Day parade, election results, and important rallies and demonstrations are covered live on various television channels, and they are of great interest to the common people. Okay, children. Now we go further to the next paragraph, that is, at present, we are reading about the electronic media. So at present, there has been a great improvement in sound and image quality of television programs. Sitting in a drawing room, we can watch a cricket match being played thousands of kilometers away in some other continent. You know, all of us, we are fond of cricket match, hockey matches, all these matches we watch on television. So television shows influence our attitudes, beliefs, and values. They bring about an effective change in the way we look at things around us. So this is the importance of television we are reading about. Now the advanced technology regarding the electronic media. Here we are going to read about the advanced technology. The advanced technology that is being used is very expensive. To raise funds, television programmers have to show advertisements. What type of advertisements are there? About various products or events. So for example, while watching cricket matches, we see the same advertisements time and again between the two overs. Followed, children? So then what happens? Television is greatly free from government control. Now, as just now we read, while watching a match, we see so many advertisements in between again and again and again. So now this is the important paragraph, that television is greatly free from government control. The private television channels are owned by different companies. Quite often they give only partial information. They show too many advertisements to earn money. We cannot always expect these channels to give balanced news. However, at times, balanced and impartial telecast arouse popular movement for justice. Okay, children. And many closed judicial cases were reopened due to the pressure of public opinion. So here you can see in this picture, Jessica Lal murder case, which was reopened again because of the balanced and impartial telecast, which aroused popular movement for justice. Okay, children. So this case was reopened again and the culprit was punished. Now we come to the next topic, that is documentary. Documentaries are also a part of electronic media. So what are documentary? Documentary films highlight social problems like dowry, discrimination against girl child, life of street children, and corruption in public life. They create great impact on the viewers and make them aware of the problems faced by poor and needy sections of the society. Okay, children. So here, now you know how important documentary films are, because these documentary films, they highlight all the social problems. Now comes the next electronic media, that is cinema. Cinema is a very powerful medium which attracts millions of people, and cinema entertains people with story, music, and dance. The motion pictures also highlight the evils of casteism, communalism, corruption, and discrimination against women. Okay, children. So now in electronic media, we also have the computers, CDs, internet, and mobile phones also play an important role in the spread of information and ideas globally. So here, children, we have learned about the electronic media and print media. Print media are, examples are newspapers, magazines, books, periodicals, and journals. Periodicals, children, you know, like daily, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly magazines we have, books we have. So they are called periodicals. And journals are a newspaper or a magazine, especially one in which all the articles are about a particular subject or a profession. For example, we can say medical or scientific or science, that way. And magazines and all, you know very well, like India Today magazine, etc. And in electronic media, radio, television, internet, and mobile phones are the examples of electronic media. So we have completed the classification of media or the categories of media. There are two: print media and electronic media. So now we have the next topic, that is political parties, their role in the formation of public opinion. So regarding the political parties, we have already learned in the previous chapter, children, that what are political parties. That was in the civics section only. I think it was in chapter 1 or chapter 2, that what are political parties. Okay, so here this topic is about political parties, their role in for the formation of public opinion. So I must tell you once again, what are political parties? A political party is a group of people who act as a political unit and who aim to control the government and carry out their policies and programs. So this is about the definition of political party. Now here, so many parties we have. We don't have only one political party. We have so many. So here the question is that what is the role of these political parties in the formation of public opinion? Okay, children. So here it is that these parties organize public meetings and they publish journals and organize rallies and demonstration. What do? They organize rallies also and demonstrations also. Different parties have different policies regarding labor reforms. Okay, children. And agriculture also and industry also. So they have different policies. You understood, children? Different parties have different policies regarding labor reforms, agriculture and industry. At the time of elections, they throw up various issues before the public. You know, we have learned in the previous chapters that what do? They have a manifesto, you know. So they print everything in that and they say, what do? Before the elections, they introduce so many manifestos, and in that they say what? That if you vote for our party, we will do so many types of welfare work for the people. So this is what happens at times of elections. They throw up various issues before the public. The opposition parties highlight the failure of government and tell what they would do if voted to power. In this way, the parties inform and educate the citizens of a country. Followed, children? In this way, the parties inform and educate the citizens of the country. So I am repeating here, children, this is very important topic. Political parties, their role in the formation of public opinion. So how do they have a part in the public opinion? At the time of elections, the political parties throw up various issues before the public, and the opposition parties highlight the failures of government and tell what they will do if voted to power. And in this way, the parties inform and educate the citizens of a country. Okay, children. So, children, I hope you have followed all the topics, what we have learned today. These are the media, what is media, then types of media, print media, newspapers, magazines, books, periodicals and journals, electronic medias are radio, television, internet, mobile phones. And then we have learned in detail about all these examples. Apart from that, we have also learned that political parties are there and what are the role of these political parties in the formation of public opinion. Okay, children. So thank you for watching. This is all for today. See you in the next class. Till then, take care and stay safe.